Hi everybody, my name is Lisa, in case this is your first time here, or I just wanted to come in and do a quick energy read for Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, and our connection for all Divine Love, Twin Flame, Soulmates. Anyway, while I was shuffling, a couple, like the same cards kept coming out, Temple Path and Broken Heart. So I feel like there's healing going on, and but I do feel like we're headed in the right direction. Like there is some sort of awakening happening, deeper understanding going on. And this goes for both sides. Anyway, just before we get started, if you're interested in a reading, if you find that this resonates with you, because what I do when I'm praying, as part of what I say, is that I ask that I receive messages for anybody that may watch this video today when I'm airing it, or any other day, whatever day that they watch it. So there's no like date. So anyway, but if you're interested in reading, all my contact information is in the description box. I do want to thank everybody that's reached out to me, because over this last week or so, I've like connected with a bunch of new people, and I'm just really grateful for that, you know, because this is why I do that. I don't feel like this is Healer of the Ages and the Sun. I just feel like I'm supposed to be, you know, sharing this stuff because somebody shared and it helped me, and it guided me through, you know, and I just feel like I'm supposed to be doing it. Look, there's that Temple Path card. I told you, kept coming out. All right, so let's just get started. But I love hearing from you. Like, I love, like, a lot of people have reached out to me on my Instagram, and then there's some people that comment in the comment section. Look, Healer of the Ages. There, I feel like there's a big awakening going on. And the Sun card is at the bottom, see? Like, things are becoming clear, and I mean, the Sun card is the happiest card in the deck. So I feel like whatever direction's going on, I just feel like we're breaking chains, barriers is what I just heard. Breaking through barriers, like seeing the light. We're following the light, trusting our intuition. Okay. All right, please give me one card for Divine Masculine. Angel of Balance. All right, let me put my glasses on. All right, let me make sure the so, sorry, you guys have to excuse my hair. Sometimes I just like start cutting it by myself, and anyway, I'm on a bangs thing, so, but I think I cut them too short. Anyway, so Angel of Balance for the Divine Masculine. First of all, I'm like really drawn to the pyramids and the moon, and I really feel like he's getting guidance. He's waking up. That's what I heard. Like he's looking. Look, this reminds me of a one of those hourglasses. And even I just heard I Dream a Genie, like, which is weird. Did anybody else used to watch that show? I used to love that show. She was this, I feel like that's might even be how the Divine Masculine is viewing his feminine at this time. Like, remember how she was in the bottle, she lived in the bottle, and she was totally in love with the Colonel, but you know, he did all this other stuff, and she let him kind of like play out his life, but, you know, and do what he wanted to do. I even think that he would sometimes date other women, but she was there, you know, that's so strange. But see how he's looking at it? She's looking at, it's like she's watching in admiration of. But the pyramids, and then there's this 3. 1, 2, 3. There's 3 pyramids. The pyramids have something to do with this. This is like, I feel like he's getting clarity. I'm also hearing like Egyptian past life, which is, I don't think, well, the pyramids have shown up a lot in my reading, and the number 3. And at the bottom, it's the 4th chakra. Okay, so this kind of like goes with how he's looking at this bottle. And it's like, I feel like he has this, this whole like, I dream a genie idea of her, you know, maybe, he's aware of her gifts, and he's kind of almost like, it's like fantasizing like that, you know, adoring her. That's what I heard. And it's, I don't know, something's happened where his heart, like the way that he's feeling towards the feminine is growing deeper. Yeah. To like, there's just this admiration I'm feeling. All right. Anybody else been feeling like nauseous? I've been feeling nauseous like the last couple days. Anyway, all right. So 1 card for Divine Feminines, please. 1 card for Divine Feminines. Divine Feminines are like totally in their power. Look. Door to romance. And look, it's like crystal clear. See that? He's looking at that crystal. It's like crystal clear. And the thinking man is like the, yeah, and the feathers, it's like totally trusting intuition. The thinking man is King of Swords energy. King of Swords, like sharp, like cannot be swayed, but it doesn't feel like in a stern way. It's just like, it's like in a way that he can tell you no in a nice way. You know what I mean? But if he needs to be, you know, he can, you know, pull out that sword and feel like she's just handling her business, which was a lot of like what was in the message from a couple days ago. And this is a 10. So I feel like she's like achieving some, or ended some kind of cycle, because 10 is like endings. Like she's hit some milestone. She's about to, it's like leveled up. What's at the bottom? Yeah, door to romance. This may be the man coming towards you. Maybe Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, but I hate using signs because we can, you know, I have all those in my chart. I'm an Aries sign, but I'm Gemini moon, and my rising sign is Pisces, and then everything else is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and I have something in Sagittarius that I can't think of, and my Lilith is Scorpio, but that's it. Everything is mostly like Gemini and Libra and Aquarius, and but anyway, you see what I mean? Like, so I don't like to say signs because you could show up as any energy, you know what I mean? All right, so let's get one. Ooh, there we go. We got 2 for the connection. Wow, see? Oh, man. All right, so something's going on here where there's some healing going on. It requires some courage and strength. There's sadness, you know, kind of this feeling of being left out in the cold. Somebody's feeling that way, or both of us, you know, divine masculine, divine feminine, for whatever reason. I feel like one person's not talking to somebody for one reason because they're healing, and then that's making the other person feel, you know, left out in the cold. So it's like something like that. But this is like a combined shared energy. And I'm like really nauseous, guys. I don't know if like the hell's going on, but I mean, look at the strength in her eyes and the lion's. It's like, and 5 signifies change. Whatever's going on is like, we're going to get through it. This healing. I mean, it's like, see this heart? This heart has been broken. I mean, yes, there's a tear coming out, but it's almost mended. It's like, it's not like broken half. It's mending back together, you know? So there is healing going on. And this is why he's sitting here admiring her, you know? And maybe he's not ready to speak yet, but he's thinking of her. He's clear now that he loves her. Divine feminines are clear too. You know, they're handling their business like no matter what. Like whether they're feeling like this or not. Like they're moving forward, they're doing what they have to do. I mean, because this relationship is all about divine timing anyway. You know what I mean? And there's just an acceptance. But in that acceptance, it's like you couldn't be human and not feel a little bit of this. But they both know they have the courage to get through this and move past this. But right now, it's just like this. There's just healing. That's just what I keep hearing. It's just this healing. Yeah, healing and being stressed out, but they're both still manifesting their desire, maybe even trying to decide what they want. There may be even people around them that don't want them to have what they have. You know, maybe they're speaking to other people about their relationship. You know, there's a lot of that. Sometimes people just can't be happy for other people. And that's when you have to just really practice discernment. And if you don't know what that word means, like I highly recommend looking it up and then start practicing it with whom you share your business, because I mean, it's a hard lesson, but everybody isn't always on your team. Even when they're smiling straight at you, they're still not on your team. And it can be painful, you know, to understand that and to accept that and to find that out. But the truth will prevail. That's what I just heard. And it might shake things up. You might pause a little bit before you venture out into that new world. But we're going on the journey of a lifetime. That was a beautiful story right there. I want to use these cards. All right, so let me just get some clarifier. I'm going to get one clarifier for each, and then we'll get a romance angel, and then, all right, so please clarify this angel balance for divine masculine. Angel balance for divine masculine. Yeah. I feel like he wants to communicate. This is also how he's seeing his divine feminine. You know, because the Queen of Wands is fiery and passionate, and she's incredibly intuitive, and she's very sexy and just knows her worth and her strength. And people come to her, you know what I mean? Like, she doesn't have to sweat anything because she's the Queen of Wands. She is, period. You don't even need to say anything after that. Like, she is. And I feel like this may be a new, just all the daisies, like, or sunflowers, whatever, they make me think like it's a new way he's thinking of her. But he views her like very confident in the green. He definitely sees her as like, you know, the dreamy, like, twinkle your nose, like, I dream a genie. Definitely sees her as that. And I feel like he wants to tell her. And I'm also hearing like, this is him like also being guided to step into this energy as well. To remember who he is. Because remember, like, there's this going on. Divine masculine are healing too. They've been through a lot. Yeah. And there's the strength card again. It's like he wants to build with her. He wants to tell her this. I feel this. All right. Let's get one card for the thinking man, for the divine feminine, please. One card for the thinking man. Divine feminine, please clarify the thinking man. Oh, we have a bunch that have flipped. Well, two. Yeah. She's done with this bullshit. She's just like, no. This is just clarifying that divine feminine know exactly what they want, and they're not settling for shit anymore. None of this. They can like smell it a mile away, and they don't even go down that block. You know what I mean? Done. They ain't mad at you. But she's like ready for love. Somebody's gonna come offer love too. This is the offering. The question, I mean, here's the lovers, but can also be a choice. Starts a new beginning. It comes with a passionate message. This is the Knight of Cups. You know, I'm hearing like, is this? I mean, this is an offer. Like, the choice could be. I mean, I'm hearing a couple things. It's like, is this her divine masculine, or is this somebody else? This is like, it's going to be her choice. Is she going to move forward? You know, because I don't know. I don't know if the divine masculine's back here admiring, that means like he hasn't made a move yet. He wants to. He's thinking about it. This could be him moving forward, you know, soulmate connection, but the Lover's card can also signify a choice. So, but there is an offer coming for the divine feminines. And this just clarifies, like, just so divine, like, it's got to be a real one, you know, and this is, I mean, the cups energy is romantic and love, you know, for sure. I'm hearing, but is it love that lasts? Is it lasting love? So, all right, let's clarify the connection here. Ooh, all right. I'm taking all of them. Movement, travel. All right, we got. All right, this is. I feel like somebody's going to be getting. This is for both. Either, because this is the connection. So I feel like coming together puts you both kind of feeling like this. Like you're going to build together. It's like we're going to build together an empire status. This is ending. And this is all about building together, working on it together. Look at him, like perfecting it. Like just, let me look at all of them. For some, this is a three-party situation. But I got to tell you, if it's a three-party situation, for those that are in the three-party situation, divine feminines ain't playing no more. Like they're done. They're done with that shit. And this is probably what's breaking her heart too. But at the same time, she's ending this cycle of like whatever that represents for her, like the codependency or just like a sex addiction or whatever it is, you know. Starts a whole nother cycle. And it's almost like they both get pushed into their power. During this healing time, you know, come into their own, on their own. And last time there was a lot, so this kind of is like going with the last reading, you know, about exposing each other, like being exposed to each other, like face to face as they are, like stripped down to, like, this is me, like, this is how I'm showing up. Like, do you want me? Yes or no? You know, and, I feel like some of that is like still going on for some people. And, for other people, like there is a separation right now. But it's allowing this to happen. This three-party situation, this codependency, wherever it is, like this, there's a couple that's like chained together. So whether that's like, it's just this cycle's ending. This three-party situation. It's like they're both willing to put in the work and the effort to build something real for themselves, solid, to make their dreams come true. Wow. All right. So let's see. This is like very like serious. Like I just feel like they're both like just manning up. You know what I mean? To do what they have to do, like handle their business. Like if this is how he's viewing her, like he knows that he has to get it together. Like he has to get into balance before within himself. Like I feel like he understands this now. And the Divine Feminine is over here just, I feel like she's educating herself. She's just completely in her power. It's really awesome. It's really awesome energy for like both. It's like just more of that confidence, just moving away from this, like all this swords and devil energy, you know, it's good. All right. So one card for Divine Masculine, one card representing Divine Masculine. Jeez, one card representing Divine Masculine, please. One card. Flirt. Hey. Let your friends help you. So this is either get out and have a little fun. I almost said Archangel Michael, which was weird. Like he is the I always speak to Archangel Michael, but so maybe some of you have to like just being guided to talk. If that feels like something you should do that. Talk to him. I always talk to him and ask him for protection too. So, but he does guide like twin flames but this is let your friends help you. So maybe like go out with your friends, have a little fun. Flirt with the Divine Feminine, you know, like just come and say anything sweet, go in slow. Don't come with the bullshit. I don't think she can I don't think she's going to take it. I don't like. All right, let's see. One for the Divine Feminine. Oh my God. Yeah, see, told you. There's some separation, but it's worth waiting for. This is a relationship worth waiting for. And it's safe for you to love. You know this, though. I don't even have to tell you guys this. You know. All right, and one for the connection. One advice for the connection, please. Stay optimistic about your love life. Yeah, and children. So a lot of times with this children card, I get like 6 of Cups energy, like it's past life, or there could just be children involved, which is why it's kind of slowing up the whole process. And also I just heard they make you feel like a kid again. Well, isn't that sweet, right? Yeah, healing family issues. But there is a need to express your love, both of you. So it's like if the Divine Masculine comes to you, Divine Feminine, for those of you that are in separation and like he's flirting, like don't like play games and like not respond to him or something. Like just, it's unconditional love, you know? Like let him know, like just be real. Both of you, be real. Like there's no need for like the pettiness, you know what I mean? Like you want this. Like you want him to be texting you, so it's like don't be a jerk just because, you know, to try and be right. Do you want to be right? Do you want to be happy? I want to be happy. That's it. I just want to be happy. All right, so let's get another advice for the connection. Mother healing. That's been going on for sure. So that's happening between, and this is like toward, look, and bless change. So something's coming. Like something's either like just happened or about to happen. It does involve like your relationship either with your mother or maybe the mother of your children. So forgiveness, that's what I heard. It's just like forgiveness. It says, as your feelings towards your mother heal, your desires manifest more rapidly and accurately. It's like, I mean, look at her playing with her children. It's like no matter what, remember that your mother gave you life, or if it's the mother of your children, like you wouldn't have had your child if it wasn't for this woman. So it's like, I don't know. I have this, my relationship with my daughter's dad was like very toxic, and we've been broken up for like 7 or 8 years, something like that, but we're friends today. And I had to do that. Like when I left, it wasn't easy to leave, I mean, it was horrible. We would get to this, we would have fights where we were calling each other names, and it was just disgusting. And I had this wonderful woman in my life that repeatedly told me that he's none of my business. And I'd be like, what do you mean he's none of my business? Like, he's my boyfriend, we're living together. And she was like, but he can do whatever he wants to do. Like, if he wants to be miserable and cranky and just like have everything that comes out of his mouth be freaking negative, like, that's on him. It's my choice to react or not. And she had to tell me that quite a few times before it actually like sunk in. And she suggested that when he started up with his negativity and name calling or whatever it was, or just getting up out of bed and being pissed off, I would just take the kids and I'd be like, hey, we're going to go to the park and have a good time, enjoy your day. We'll be back in a few hours, and just leave them be, and every time I did that, I gained a little bit more confidence, and I avoided like a whole, I used to just stand there and argue with him for freaking hours, you know what I mean? And then it would ruin my day and the kids would be crying, and I didn't want that. That's not, so little by slowly, I stopped allowing, like letting myself be knocked down to his level, at the time. Today, he and I have a really great relationship, we're raising our daughter together, and, one day I said to him, I said, listen, the way the kids see you yell at me, that's what they're going to grow up and do or expect for their lives, and how I reacted like that. Like, I didn't want my son to be screaming at me or screaming at his future wife or girlfriend or whatever, the way I was being screamed at. And I didn't want my daughter to be screamed at like that either. But that's what we were showing our kids, was that's what relationships are. And, for a while we had to only communicate through text and meet on neutral ground, to exchange, the kids, because it was that bad, and today, like, he's a part of, like, my daughter will be like, oh, I want my dad to come to dinner. Okay. We call him up and ask him if he wants to come to dinner, and he comes for dinner. Like, that's just how it is. And, I mean, it's really a beautiful thing. And I'm sorry I went into all that, but that was for somebody. And that's what I feel like this is. It's like, do you want to be right or do you want to be happy? When it all boils down to it, this isn't about, like, raising your child has nothing to do with any kind of retaliation against your significant other. It's like you're their parent and it's your job to, this is how I feel anyway. I'm their parent. I have 2 kids, and it is my job. It is my duty. It is my honor and, like, privilege to raise my children to be the best children that they can be, you know? And I don't know, that was for somebody. So that got a little deep. So let's see if we can get just one more. Let's see. Is there any other guidance? Yeah. All right. Simplify your life. It says eliminate clutter from your home and work life to balance the flow of activation. All right. So get rid of it. I'm still doing that here. And this really goes with what we were talking about early. Like, I feel like, because this guy is self-made. The King of Pentacles is self-made. And I feel like they're working on something, and they may end up working together. But right now, like, this is, it's telling you, like, this is full swing ahead. Is that how that saying goes? I don't know. I heard it, but I'm not hearing all of it. But anyway, you get what I'm saying. Awesome, guys. Engagement. All right. Let me know what you think or whatever. And if you're interested in a reading, please contact me, or just send me an email and chat if you want. I love that. I get those too, and I love them. And like if you liked it. All right. Bye, guys. Have a great day, and I will see you in a couple days. Bye.